Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day. I'm going to start creating my OACHKATZLSCHWOAF junk journal. This junk journal will be made out of all of the entries that I got from my 10,000 subscribers junk journal tag challenge here on YouTube. What you can see here in the beginning are only a few of the entries that I got as a letter in a physical way. I have tons of photos, emails, and that stuff that I would like to include into this junk journal. And when I see this, I'm totally not sure if I'm able to manage that, but I will try my best. Hi there, this is Luise Heinzel. Welcome to a very special video. Look at this. This is so awesome and I'm totally overwhelmed and speechless about this thing. What you can see here are only a few of the entries that I got with a letter or some kind of a happy mail. I have tons of photos from your emails and from Instagram and Facebook that I also want to include into my junk journal. So that's the reason why I have divided this process video into several parts. In this video, I will show you some of the tags that reached me in this physical way, that were gifted to me in a letter. And in the next videos, I also will show you how I managed to make the signatures and the pages and how I printed out the pictures that you have sent to me via email and that I found on Facebook and Instagram. So stay tuned and watch the other videos as well. I'm sure you will get tons of inspiration, tons of new ideas, and this whole thing is so lovely and so great. I'm not sure how I can manage to make a junk journal out of this stuff because it's so much, but I'm sure that I will manage it. I will give my best and I will try to bring this into one junk journal. Some people told me, yeah, Luise, you can make 2 or 3 junk journals out of this. No, I want to have one junk journal. And that's the reason why I made many thoughts on how I can do that. I will tell you about that during this video series a little bit more. So what you can see here, by the way, is the tag that has won this little challenge giveaway thingy. This is such a cute letter and such a cute tag. I'm still so in love with all of your work and all of your creativity. It's so incredible. For this journal, I would like to use all of the envelopes as pages as well. So as you can see, I have cut the envelopes, the first one as well, and this one, of course, as well. And now I'm taking an A4 sheet to see how big this whole thing can be and how the measurements of my journal can be in the end. And as you can see, DIN A4 is way too small. So I didn't want to cut something off from the envelope because they were so lovely and so nicely decorated. I didn't want to destroy that. Here you can see the next tag, by the way. And of course, the envelopes have all different sizes. This one is a little bit smaller. So I thought the best way is to first cut the envelopes so that I have pages in different sizes. And in the end, you will see, or during my process, you will see that I have tried to manage this unusual paper format of this journal. The most of the envelopes were made out of normal paper. This one here, for example, has this bubble wrapping inside. I'm not sure if I can use that. First, I thought I can't use these because they are too thick, but I have something in my mind so that I perhaps can use them. Anyway, I have to think about that. Here we have the next tag, and I also got some of these cigarette cards with these vintage people on top. I was so happy about this. And all of these tags are so different, so unique. I couldn't believe that. So perhaps you know my channel a little bit longer, then you know I made a similar tag challenge when I've reached 8,000 and 4,000 subscribers. But look at this. This is the best example for what I want to say. Not only this, but this is one of the examples for what I want to say. The other challenges were really exciting and really impressive for me as well. But this one is really, really outstanding. What you have created from one and the same printable freebie, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. There were so many ideas, so many different looks of one of this same paper. Okay, this envelope had this big label on top. The envelope itself is made out of a really hard material, really stiff, so I decided to peel that off and use that as a page later. You will see this thing later in the journal as well. And there were so many nice and lovely cards. Some of you have not only sent the tag, but have sent a handmade card or some gifts for me, and it was so not necessary, but it was so heartwarming for me. I was in such a this feeling. I was so happy when I could sit on my table and just look at all these things. Sometimes during my process, I forgot that I want to make a junk journal out of this. I was looking at all of these tags and reading your nice letters and that stuff, and it was so cool, so cool. And this is not all. I mean, first of all, I have to say something else. Sorry, I'm making the voiceover over the video on top of this video. I don't know what is happening here, but you can see here. I opened this letter while I was filming, of course. And then I realized that this tag obviously had a really long shipping way and time, because this thing is from my 8,000 subscribers challenge. There's not so much time in between of these both challenges. Sorry. But of course I had to go to my shelf, pick my 8,000 subscribers journal and put this tag into this journal. So of course it belongs here to this place in this journal. And because of my little time problem, I used some paper clips to clip this here. Then I realized the envelope is peeking out really much on top of the book. So I have to find another solution later out of camera. But I wanted to let you know that, of course, all of your tags, even if they arrive so late, go into the right journal, of course. This envelope surprised me really, really much. It was so lovely decorated, and the sewing around was so cool. So first of all, I cut this envelope that this envelope had inside, and then I opened this really carefully so that I can see what's inside, of course. And I also wanted to make a page out of this envelope as well. And here you can see the next example of my speechless hours. Look at this little thingy. First of all, I couldn't realize that this is a mini junk journal. I mean, it's some kind of an art journal. I'm not able to say what I feel when I look at this. I'm totally out of control. I can't believe how it's possible to make such a piece of art on such a little place. And that's the one thing. And sending this to me and gifting this to me, it's so incredible for me. This is so cute, and all of these little details. Look at this little page tab. It's so cute and so thoughtful. It's I could cry the whole day when I look at these things. And we have this little tag here with a little note on the back side. And this tag, it's not the tag that this person who has sent this to me wanted to enter the challenge. The both tags she made come here now. And by the way, I'm not mentioning any names in this video. I know each person who has sent this to me. I know from whom I got this tag, but I don't want to mention any names because I'm so afraid, because of my excitement, I could probably forget to mention someone, and I don't want to be bad, or that someone is sad that I didn't say her name or that stuff. But please be sure that I know every name behind those tags. And also in my journal, I will document that so that I can't forget it in the future. This envelope was a little bit tricky, so I wanted to deconstruct, is that the right word? I don't know, it as well, to make a page out of it. Because of the sewing, it was not so easy, but you will see this page later in these videos, in this process, and you will see how I managed that. And look at this. There are two photos, one of me and one of my hubby, and this was so cute for me. I mean, this person who has made this had so much thoughts about putting these pictures on top, and look at this lovely card. It's so cute, and the pictures on the tag were so meaningful for me, because probably you know that that my hubby and me, we are not seeing each other so often. We both have some really time-consuming jobs, and we are not seeing us so often. And to have this photos on this tag was like we had time with each other and took a selfie of us. And I don't have many pictures of me and him together on one picture, so that was really cute for me to see and to have. This next thing here was a little bit strange for me, because I didn't know how to open this, so I figured this out, and I realized this strange feeling to have something in your hand that you have not made by yourself, and you can't realize how this is meant to open. That was so strange, but when I could manage it, look at this. Isn't this just cute? This little squirrel there, it's so cute, and this flower in the background. I couldn't find out which material she has used, but it feels so junky, and so it makes noises when you touch it. So cool. And yeah, the next thing we have here, this was packed in some kind of a paper bag. I have this, yeah, a little bit grungy page now. Let's see how we can use that later. And when I took this out, you can see how slowly I turn it around, because I couldn't believe what this person had created. My fingers, my hands were shaking, because this is a 10,000 subscriber party confetti. Look at this. How can a person come to this idea to make such a thing? I can't believe it. Here's this wonderful thing that this squirrel queen has in her hands, and I'm hoping that this little stone is not real. I hope it's a fake stone, but if I look at all the other things, I would not be very surprised if that's a real stone. Yeah, okay, so here we have this little notepad that's really helpful, because I'm planning to also write some comments of you into my journal later. So everything that I read on YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, and so on was so lovely and so heartwarming that I want to document this in the journal later. Until now, I don't know how I can manage that, if I can write it with my own handwriting or if I print it out, because it's so much, I don't know. But it's helpful to have some place, like in this little notebook. And then I found this thingy here, and I can't describe what this means to me. This is a button that someone has made and sent to me. And yeah, when you hear that the first time, you think, okay, it's a button. But wait until I have it out of this little bag. Look at this. This is handmade. And this is the first button she had made in this style. Can you believe that? that someone is giving that away, this first thing. This little bag says it's some kind of a party gift, but party is not the right word. In German it's Jubiläum. I don't know, Jubiläum. Don't know the English word, but yeah, okay, so let's go to the next one. Look at this one. This is also an example for my time of speechless hours. I don't know how to say that. This is so different, so many different materials, so many different ideas, and it's incredible. And this thing here is also really incredible, not only because it's really old paper and really, really beautiful. I've never seen something like this before. This old handwriting is so gorgeous. But this paper also brought me to the idea of the size of the journal. So I will tell you about that later on in this little video series. But the measurements of this paper brought me to the idea how I want to have the measurements of the whole journal. This is some kind of a happy mail, of course, but I thought I would like to include all of those things that you have sent me into the journal as well. The same with these little die cuts. They are perfectly suitable for this journal. I can make some embellishments out of this. And look at these buttons. They are so heavy and they are also handmade. When I had the package in my hands, I thought, why is this so heavy? It was because of these gorgeous buttons. Here we have three jelly prints, also really, really cute. And they are matching the printable and this OACHKATZLSCHWOAF printable pages so well. And when I unboxed this, I was totally not sure why. Yeah, that's the only word that I can say. Why? These cards are so cute, and all of the other things that I've got, all of the gifts that you have sent to me are so cute, and it was so much. I was so overwhelmed. Look at these little notebooks. How much time and how much love and creativity is in these things. It's absolutely incredible. Here we have such a little thing. I don't know the material that it's made out of, but yeah. It's so crazy. This little book has a little letter in it, so on each page there are some words, and when you flip through this little book, then you can read the letter. It's so cute, so cute. And of course, I also use the papers that are wrapped around the tags to make my pages. And here, I wish you could hear the original sound of the video. I had some technical problems with my camera, so that I have to make this voiceover now. But when I saw this tag, I screamed. It was so crazy. First of all, I thought something has fallen off from the tag, until I realized that these little eyes are moving on the tag. Incredible. Also this pattern and the color of this thing, so crazy, so crazy. And look at the colors of this tag. That's also a thing that I realized. We all have different printers. We have different papers that we printed out, the freebies. And of course, we all have a different style, different opinions about distressing, for example. And that was so crazy because the colors of the entries were so different. Crazy, just crazy. Here we can see another crazy thing, because this is silk that was sent to me by a really crazy person, because she said, Louise, if you don't like this, you can give it away. Sorry, but what? I will not give this away. But this, yeah, I think 99% sure this silk will become the cover of this journal. I know it's blue. It's not so matchy-matchy with the rest of the pages, but I want to try to make the cover out of this silk. I don't know how until now, but this is so cool that I want to try it. I got these photos as well, and this photo, I had to laugh so loud. I thought, this is a photo of me when I have finished the journal. I'm sure I'm looking like this man on the picture when I have finished the journal. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, so then I had this thing, some die cuts, totally not necessary, but so lovely and so nice. Thank you so much. I mean, this was sent to me by a German viewer, so she will not hear it, but it's for all of you who have sent me something. Also, not only the physical things, I want to say that here, also all the emails and also your support on Instagram and Facebook, that you've shared this tag challenge, that you told your friends about this. That was so lovely and so helpful for me. Thank you so much for this. Here we have this little embellishment thingy. It's hidden here in this thing, but later I would like to put that, yeah, visibly into my journal. And yeah, so this was my floor after I've recorded this first part of the video. I hadn't any space anymore. I couldn't turn myself around, but it was so lovely. Thank you very much for watching. I'm hoping so much that you will follow the future parts of this video series, of this process, of this OACHKATZLSCHWOAF Junk Journal. I wish you all the best. See you the next time. Bye bye.